Lamine Yamal. Patient build-up from Barcelona. The cross comes in and the header and the first goal of the season. And it's Rafinha who scored it. Well, it was 18 goals. Still Lamine. He gets the shot away. It's blocked. It might come back to him. Brings it down. Touch from Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the shot and... Well, the referee's...
And what? He should have stopped the game earlier.
Last minute of the 4 that have been added on. Lamine Yamal. And the shot and the goal. Well, that just about completes a miserable night for Mallorca. They booed Lamine Yamal for his earlier altercation with the substitute Jan Sales, and that is how he responds.
Options for Levante, and here's one of them. Ivan Romero, and Ivan! And Morales scores. 38 years young. And another corner taken quickly for Barcelona. With a shot from distance, and Pedri with a tremendous goal to get Barcelona back in this game right at the start of the second half. It's a wonderful hit from Pedri. In by Rafinha, and there's space here. Far too much space for Ferran Torres.
And Ferran.
In from Lamine Yamal, it's a good-looking ball, and it's into the back of the net.
Full of tumult, lots of changes of personnel and arguments, and yet, in a metronome fashion.
That's a beautiful touch from Ferran and Fermin. Oh, what a finish that is! Rashford. In from Rashford, dangerous looking ball, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Rafinha arrived.
Another 5, not another 7. I think that's no good. This is not an impenetrable football club Barcelona side.
Here is Fermin with the shots. Wow. A real thunderbolt from Fermin Lopez, and Barcelona are flying.
And if we're honest, neither Mallorca, nor Levante, nor Rayo played anything like this.
And there's Rafinha, and there's the 4th. Barca aren't done. They're looking for more goals. Here is Olmo. And Lewandowski! It's Olmo. Bernal, and he's found Lewandowski, who finds the back of the net. The offside flag is up.
I think correctly, but where the pole was or wasn't, doesn't strip away.
And it is a goal for Barca. They have 6. Led away by Kubarsi. Rafinha chasing and...
Standing firm for the time being. Koundé. Into the back of the net, and we have the deadlock broken, and it's a first ever goal for Barcelona, for Marcus Rashford. What a place to do it, back in England, in the Champions League. Newcastle United 0, Barcelona 1.
Well, they've clipped in several balls into that box tonight, Barcelona, without much look at all.
Almost 3/4 of the way through the game. Can't afford to concede possession in that sort of area to a man like Rashford in the form that he's in. It's absolutely sensational. Rashford at his brilliant best. There was no stopping that. It's a missile straight into the back of Newcastle United's net as Marcus Rashford doubles Barcelona's lead. What a night he is having on Tyneside.
You won't see a ball hit more sweetly than this.
Cousin game on the road, PSG on the road as well. That's their final group game. They've got to go to Marseille and to Union Saint-Gilloise, Benfica, Athletic Club and PSV heading to St James's Park as Jacob Murphy sends it across and they're on the ball. And it might just be an interesting finish to the match after all. A glimmer of black and white hope from Anthony Gordon in the last minute of the 90.
It's come from nowhere really, you couldn't see it happening. It was almost as if they were just playing the way to the final whistle.
I'm suspicious. Here's Rafinha. Lovely run, which is spotted from Dani Olmo, pulls it back, Ferran. Perfection from Barcelona. It is a stunning opening goal. Dani Olmo with the assist, Ferran Torres with the finish. Now a chance for Rafinha. The flag stays down. And Ferran Torres. Now is the flag going to go up? Well, it hasn't.
It hasn't. I thought he was.
Yes.
And I assumed, but we well, imagine those changes on the 60-minute mark normally suggest that they are planned.
Here is Marcus Rashford. The flag has stayed down. Rashford pulls it back. And arriving is Dani Olmo for Barcelona's third. Rashford breaking through. Rondon chasing. Out comes Jean Garcia. And gives the ball away. And a chance, and Garcia is off his line, and it's in the back of the net from absolutely miles out. Alberto Reina, what a goal that is for Oviedo.
Well, I was just talking about not...
It's Rashford. Araujo at left wing. And it's a great save from Escandel, but Eric Garcia is there, and the equaliser for Barcelona.
Be interesting to see who does claim the goal. Well, Eric Garcia certainly is claiming the goal, you see.
At right back at the age of 30 as well, as the ball comes into Lewandowski. What a header from Robert Lewandowski. Beautiful ball in. A stunning finish from the Polish forward. And
Lewandowski.
Stick it in there, and Araujo has stuck it in the back of the net. And that is game, set and match for Barcelona. Ronald Araujo heading home. A goal.
And possibly inclusive, but certainly like it might be.
It's in towards Koundé. A thumping header from Jules Koundé to level things up for Barcelona. Beautiful ball in. Terrific connection from the Frenchman. Here is Lamine. Tucking it in. Oh, it's an instant impact from Lamine Yamal. He's been on the pitch for seconds, and already he's worked his magic. Beautiful ball in, thumped home by Robert Lewandowski. Pedri. Pedri with space in the box. Can he get the shot away? He can! What a finish that is! Back in, and it's an acrobatic goal, and it's an absolutely brilliant equaliser from Axel Witsel. A stunning bicycle kick has brought Girona level. Actually looking for De Jong and finding him, Frenkie De Jong to Araujo!
Carrying it on there, Fermin Lopez. Support here from Lamine Yamal. It's brilliant from Barcelona, and it's That's the first goal of the game, and it's taken just over 5 minutes. Ostina a bit short with that one, might pay a price. Barcelona with a man down, but on the attack with an opportunity for goal number 2, and it's taken in. El Kabi. This time it will count. Ayoub El Kabi was denied his header. Scored 5 goals in the Champions League last season. Is he going to get one here now? He certainly is, and he made it look very easy indeed. Here's Rashford, looks to tee it up and finds the back of the net for his third. He made his debut for Sweden in the international break, looking to make an instant impact. There's number 5, lashed home for the hat-trick. Loose in midfield from Olympiacos. Here's Rashford, brilliant control and a lovely finish for number 6.
Giving the ball away though to Balde. Balde cutting inside, and he's found Lamine Yamal, and Lamine! Elche made to pay. Lamine Yamal with the finish, set up by Alejandro Balde, taking advantage of a mistake from David Affengruber. And Barcelona had been under pressure in these opening 8 minutes, but Lamine Yamal, Passador.
It's the battle of the high defences of this match.
Fermin bursting forward and setting up what is going to be a second goal for Barcelona. It's another mistake from Elche. Adrià Pedrosa with the slip. Fermin bursting forward. And Ferran wasn't about to miss from there.
We're praising Elche, aren't we, to the start of the game, and yet 12 minutes in, they're 2-0 down. I joked then about the battle of the high defensive line. Elche doing exactly.
Again, skipping away from one player, but the pressure from Fermin. It's nicely worked. And there is space here for Rafa Mir, who might be through on goal. Rafa Mir goes for goal and finds the back of the net. Terrific finish from Rafa Mir. And Elche, out of nothing, find themselves back in this game.
But a carried a threat. And Rafa Mir, I criticised him earlier for being in a similar position and taking 2.
Great ball from Fermin to Rashford. Rashford fires it home. This time he makes no mistake, Marcus Rashford. The assist from Fermin Lopez. The thunderous finish from Marcus Rashford.
Beaten the offside. That's a question that hangs in the air. He's found Tresoldi, who finds the net.
He could well.
Barcelona coming back, and an opportunity immediately, which is taken by Ferran Torres.
And that's a really good
combination, really promising. It's Carlos Forbes.
Wonderful interplay. It really.
Quickly 3 players converge, but he's beaten them all. Lamine Yamal!
Oh, wow. And the way that he just halfway line. This time it's the opposite fullback. It's Balde ball watching, not aware of the run of Carlos Forbes.
Strike by Dani Olmo. Yamal. Going off the head of the defender. Oh, for Brugge. Yeah, who finds his own net.
Gets a hand onto it, but just enough power from Robert Lewandowski. It's going to be a one-on-one. It's taken a long time to finish, but he does. Celta equalise. It's Sergio Rashford. It's a good ball from Rashford and Lewandowski. Well, he's found the only gap available to him through the legs of Radu.
He's played more minutes than diving in, and certainly live it looks like he's the guy that provokes the contact.
Borja Iglesias! Wow, what a finish! Well, Jungla will claim the assist, but really that was all about the venom the placement and the quality of that finish from Borja Iglesias. Rashford, another ball into the right position, and Lamine Yamal, well, he's powered it past Radu. He got a hand onto it again, the Romanian goalkeeper, and without this being his finest performance, Lamine Yamal has scored for the second consecutive game. Rashford corner, the header at the near post, and it's gone in, and it's Robert Lewandowski. A hat-trick for him, scored with a penalty, a volley, and now a header. All of them first touches.
Set with a strong challenge. It falls to Lewandowski here. Athletic didn't clear their lines, and Robert Lewandowski opens. Lamine Yamal, first time ball, what a ball that is, put Ferran Torres through on goal, and the second goal is there. Unai Simon once again. Gets it back, Eric, and just about finds Fermin, who finds the back of the net. Barcelona have a third at the start of this second half. It's Fermin. Stadium to change that tomorrow when they visit Elche. Beautiful skill from Lamine Yamal, and what a ball again to find Ferran Torres, who is through on goal. And Ferran Torres finishes off a sublime move, which is... It's flock cleared, and a chance here for Alaves. The flag stays down, and inside the first minute the visitors have absolutely... Rafinha continues his run, pulls it back, and it falls to Lamine, and Barcelona are level. Lamine Yamal in plenty of space in the penalty area, he wasn't going to miss that. Excellent work from Rafinha. Should have scored. At the other end, here come Barcelona with Rafinha, pulls it back for Olmo. What a pass from Rafinha, and a fine finish from Dani Olmo. Barcelona were very, very close to conceding at the other end. They've just gone ahead. Vicente gives the ball away. Here's Dani Olmo. Can Barcelona finish this off? Dani Olmo is through on goal, and surely Dani Olmo with the third. All 3 points wrapped up for Barcelona. For the moment, Alex Baena through on goal. Baena with the finish, and everybody's expecting the flag to go up, which it eventually does.
Well, the finishing was great. Recover the ball, let's see this pass.
Here's Rafinha through on goal, and Rafinha levels things up at the Camp Nou. Beautiful ball, and Rafinha, calm as you like, taking it round Oblak. And Atletico Madrid's lead lasted barely a few minutes. Lewandowski and Dani Olmo. It's a beautifully worked Barcelona goal. It's finished by Dani Olmo. Balde, Ferran is calling for it, and Ferran gets it, and Ferran finishes it off. The third goal for Barcelona, wrapping up all 3 points. It is a big, big win on a big night at the Camp Nou for Barca.
Well, he scuffs it and it falls to Fornals. Anthony with the follow-up. It's in the back of the net. The referee has not... Towards the right, get a little bit fortunate with the rebound. Lamine, Rooney, Jules Koundé, Ferran Torres. It's a wonderful goal from Football Club Barcelona. Plenty of players involved. Rooney, Ferran! It's another goal for him. He's got a brace in 2 minutes. Well, it's a wonderful conundrum to have for Hansi Flick. Whoever he puts in scores goals for fun. Some space here for Rooney. 3-1 Football Club Barcelona, the most. Ferran is on a hat-trick. His shot takes a deflection. Well, he's in one of those moods.
Anyway, Lamine Yamal.
And it's a cool penalty from Lamine Yamal. Well, he was a player missing on the score sheet. Fornals. Oh, flick to the far post, and this one will count.
Cucho gets one back.
And it is 5-3. Cucho Hernandez. How much added time do we get?
centre forward has just come back from a broken leg himself and is on the bench here. That's a decent ball into Knauf, whose first touch is good. Knauf scores! Barcelona 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 1. Rashford's lovely ball in, what a fabulous ball, put away by Jules Koundé. It's one each. It's a magnificent ball by Rashford, and it's headed firmly into the back of the Eintracht Frankfurt net. 1-1. Lamine Yamal dropping it up toward Koundé, who's scored again. Jules Koundé with 2 Barcelona goals in 3 minutes.
I can't understand why Lewandowski's not on or Frankie de Jong's not on, maybe even Fermin Lopez.
Here is Rafinha!
Now I do.
There is the breakthrough for Barcelona. It's finally come, and it's the captain, Rafinha, with a thumping finish to give Barcelona the lead.
Garcia.
Koundé, and at the back post, Rafinha makes it 2. And that should be that for Barcelona. One Brazilian with another, and it's Rafinha who comes out on top. Calm as you like from Barcelona's number 11. Out to Lamine. And Lamine and Frankie de Jong, and surely Lewandowski. De Jong, Lamine. And in the end they got there. Lamine Yamal finding the back of the net. Pinball in the box. And Lamine cleans up. A second goal for Barcelona. They have been whistling him since the first. Here is Fermin. And he's found Olmo. Oh. What a goal that is. Dani Olmo with an extraordinary finish, right on time. Olmo off the bench, onto the score sheet, and the RCD. Fermin, and he gets past El Hilali and pulls it back, and it's found its way in the back of the net. What a piece of play that is.
لم يستغل ايضا وجود ايضا كيليان مبابي في دكه البدلاء. نشوف الان الاستغلال، نشوف الان الاستغلال. ممكن هناك، ممكن هناك، ممكن هناك. الله الله، منجم ذهب خرج منه رافينيا. البارسا يطلع ورافينيا يلبي الرجل الذي جاء على لاعب يتقدم الان مع كوندي. ممكن يتصرف، ممكن يتصرف. هنا المرور، هنا التقدم، هنا المتابعة. الله الله، ياخذ هنا المحاولة هنا رافينيا يا رب يمكن لمثله أن يقوم بكل شيء في لحظة واحدة رافينيا الرجل السوبر دائما
chasing and
glanced on by Hollis. Is that over the line is the big question. Slavia Prague think so. Vasil Kushek, I think, got the final touch. And the home fans celebrate, as do the... Little flick from Rafinha. There's De Jong. This is good from Barcelona. The end product lacking though, Fermin Lopez. He squeezed it in fact. Minutes. He had Barcelona all sorts of worried. They're very much approaching the comfort zone at the moment. This is Pedri. Fermin. So much space and finds a fabulous finish. Fermin Lopez at the double. Gets the congratulations from his head. Sadliek signal. And there's the equalising goal. Koundé's delivery. Seemed a bit enough. Here's Olmo though. Barcelona queuing up, and that's a beauty. An absolute beauty from Dani Olmo. Barely has he come off the bench that he's blasted Barcelona into the lead again. Rashford, Lewandowski scores.
Under pressure from Lamine Yamal. Rafinha down to Lamine Yamal. Seba makes the clearance, but straight to Olmo. Olmo's shot finds the back of the net. And Barcelona have the lead. Well, they asked for trouble there, Oviedo. They've made several mistakes in their own penalty area, and Daniel Carmel. Ilias back to Costas, who's under pressure from Rafinha, and the back pass is short, and Rafinha can make it 2-0 here, dinks it over the top of Escandé, and another mistake has been punished by Barcelona. Oviedo, their own. No, that seemed to be one of the options, that he might go to Girona. The kick out from Escandé goes straight to Casado, into Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal wants it played into him, he's slightly behind him, that doesn't matter. What a goal from Lamine Yamal. Even on the quiet days, he's bold, he's brilliant, he's got the third. It's Barcelona 3, Oviedo 0.
Forward off El Yunusi's boot. Here's an early chance, and it's a stunning start. Victor Dannison, the 17-year-old, gives what a pass that is. What an opportunity for 1-1, and it's been taken. Lopez, who picks out Yamal. Koundé on the overlap, might not need him, takes a deflection. 2-1 Barcelona. Lamine Yamal. 13 goals in 14 matches in the Champions League last season. There's his first of the current campaign, and Barcelona's captain slams it home for 3-1. Rashford's kick finds the back of the net. It's another Champions League goal for Marcus Rashford. It's his
playing on the left and Kubarsi on the right.
And he's Olmo, he's found space, he's found Lamine, and can he find the back of the net? Yes, he can. There was so excellent centre forward play, spreading it out wide, continues his run, and he might be onside. Alvaro is through on goal, Eric for company, Alvaro with the finish! Terrific! De Jong through on goal, twisting and turning, and he's found Ferran! The flag stays down, and he's kept going, and he's pulled it across, and Marcus Rashford thrashes it into...
Finds that space, Lewandowski Well, it's a wonderful finish from Robert Lewandowski. The clarity of thought, calm, cool, collected as always. The Polish striker, age 37, scoring the opening goal here at the Spotify camp.
Both players had to fight their way through on the edge of the pitch because the substitutes have been warmed up.
Lamine onto the left foot. Oh, Leo Roman was rooted to the ground, unsighted, and it's now five games in a row that Lamine Yamal finds the back of the net. He's found his goal-scoring boots in Barcelona at the right time.
Could have done.
And now Bernal is bursting through. Checks it onto his left foot. Bernal! 3-0 Football Club Barcelona wrapping up the game. Bernal joins the party. Hansi Flick very happy to see his protege scoring a goal. And there are.
Away from Oriol Rey, out to Eric Garcia, the cross and the goal. Well, it's taken Barcelona less than 4 minutes to score the first, and it's Bernal who gets it, his second of the season. Incisive passing, out to Koundé, the cross came. And it comes from Cancelo, and there is the second goal. Frenkie de Jong, quick look across the lines when the flag is down. It's his first league goal of the season. It's taken short this time to Fermin. Fermin lining up the shots, and what a goal that is! Well, if you can't get through with pass, give it to Fermin, let him shoot, and that's the result. It's Barcelona 3, Levante 0.
Well, I made the joke, didn't I, Luke?
Gay, and it's given to Lamine, and can he finish? Yes, he can. Lamine Yamal opening the scoring for Barcelona, taking advantage of some sloppy midfield. Lamine with Cardona for company. Goes past him, into the box, and still Lamine!
Goodness me.
Out of absolutely nothing. Genius from Lamine Yamal. We said he looked in the mood today. Boy, that was... And you're up here. Oh, and it's through to Papke, and he is completely unmarked. The offside flag stays down. Here's Lamine Yamal through on goal for the hat-trick. Lamine! Found the finish from the tightest of angles. To Pedri, looking for Koundé and finding him, and Koundé and Lewandowski is offside.
Who's offside? Koundé? Lewandowski.
It's Casado. Pedri, out to Lamine Yamal. Lamine! What a finish from Lamine Yamal. An astonishing goal. The pass is perfect. The finish is out of this world.
Murphy gets the return, and it's a decent cross, and it's in! That one will count. That one's huge. The cross from Murphy misjudged by Joan Garcia in the Barcelona goal. On 18-year-old shoulders. He's been up to everything in his playing career so far. And Lamine Yamal is up to this moment as well. Barcelona level the tie.
Rafinha strikes it well, caresses it down the middle. The Panenka from the Brazilian for his 9th league goal of the season. Barcelona, surely not another Panenka. Well, it's into the bottom corner, hard and low, to double Barcelona's lead. Vlachodimos gets the right way. He's Bernal with the ball in, and it falls to Olmo. Dani Olmo thumping home the third goal for Barcelona. He had plenty of space, and it never felt like he was going to miss that one. Olmo pops up for his 7th league goal of the season. Floats it in towards Oso. Lovely goal. Really nicely taken goal from Oso. The ball in from Juan Luis. Decides to find Rafinha. It's deflected. And in for the hat-trick for Rafinha. A big deflection. And a big celebration. He might go it alone here. Cancelo into the box. Cuts in. Cancelo! Here is Oso coming forward. Good ball in, and So has pulled one back for Sevilla.
He does these things.
Fermin returns it. Rafinha takes his time. Rafinha picks his spot. Paul will continue with his. Can he get it in early? He can. Anthony Elanga in on goal for Newcastle. And they're level. There's the chip. Newcastle have been beaten here. And Barcelona have their lead back. Araujo wins the header. Lamine Yamal has played that straight to Lewis Hall. Now it's Harvey Barnes. Barnes gets it past Araujo, and Elanga has got another one. And Yamal scores again. That was rifled past the dive of Ramsdale. Swept forward for Fermin Lopez to run onto it. And Fermin puts the ball past.
That looks like a bit of a tweak.
Ramsdale has stayed back to his peril. Robert Lewandowski makes it a whole handful of goals for Barcelona. And they are now. Lamine Yamal looking for Lewandowski. Lewandowski does not miss those chances. Oh, that's a risk. That was a mistake. It's Rafinha. It is a magnificent 7 for Barcelona.
Cancelo, Batalla thought about coming, and Araujo heads it past the Argentinian goalkeeper. That'll be a big goal on an individual note for Araujo, of course. From a collective perspective, Barcelona take the free.
The flag stays down. Beautiful control. Giuliano Simeone. It's a brilliant goal for us. He's found Olmo. Back to Marcus Rashford. Rashford! Made by Rashford, finished by Rashford. Cancelo is twisting and turning, and he fires the shot in! A fortunate goal for Rashford. Well, the goal is scored, and Dimitrovic is asking the question because he felt he was fouled. He's on the floor looking around. At the moment, nothing has been given. The goal stand. Ferran up ahead of him. Beautiful ball to Ferran Torres. That is gorgeous. It looks so simple. It is exquisite from Barcelona. What a pass that is.
That's what Espanyol are going to do now. They've not got the confidence and ability at the moment to play their way through and construct attacks that last for 15, 20 passes.
Well, the loose ball is tucked home sensationally by Paul Lozano. What a magnificent strike that is. Out of nothing, Espanyol back in the derby. Pass out, and he's found Lamine, who is through on goal to win the Catalan derby for Barcelona. Lamine finishes it. And Rashford. Beautiful. Frenkie de Jong took his time, picked out Marcus Rashford, who finds the... Lamine strikes it. His 16th league goal of the season, Lamine Yamal.
He tends to play left wing when he plays for his country. Ball is slipped through here. This could be the opening goal, and it is the opening goal. Barcelona take the lead, and the masked man strikes on 45 minutes. Fermin with the goal. The breakthrough comes, and Getafe will have to go up with something a little bit different in the second half. This is with the throw. Forward to Rashford. Rashford's clear here. He's being chased by Jene. It's Rashford against Soria, and Rashford scores 2-0 to Barcelona. Well, we've said all season that if you just look at the numbers, then Marcus Rashford has been a success at Football Club Barcelona.
Finds Rashford. Not too many options for Rashford.
No, in that picture until Pedri came into the...
Oh, it's a great ball! Fabulous header from Robert Lewandowski. He waited and waited, Marcus Rashford, then played the ball in for Lewandowski. He powers it home. The goal finally comes for Barcelona. He's Fermin looking for Ferran. He's found him, and he has found the back of the net. And that is game over, and a massive, massive step towards the title for Barcelona.
So this is again down to Flick, isn't it, a little bit? The assist come from a player that is
for the first time since 2019. That's a brilliant ball in, and it's a brilliant header from Raul Garcia, completely unmarked. It's another substitute who's had an impact on this game. Raul Garcia off the bench, onto the score sheet, and maybe we have a...
Rashford! It's a special goal from the Englishman, firing the ball into the top corner. And it's wild scenes inside the Spotify Camp Nou. They're one step closer to that La Liga title, and that was a moment of magic from Marcus Rashford.
It's the last thing he needed. They gave away the free kick on the edge of the penalty area.
Yes. Patient as ever from Barca. Fermin. Run is from Olmo, who leaves it for Ferran. Oh, it's magic! From Football Club Barcelona, breathtaking football. That's why they are running away with this championship. It's just simply too good for Real Madrid. 18 minutes into the game, it's 2-0, and it looks like it could be a long evening for the visitors.
Incredible football, all round the pitch. You just mentioned the word, they...
Rafinha hits it well, and he hits it well enough for it to fly past Valles and give Football Club Barcelona the lead in the 28th minute. Brilliant from Rafinha. Barca lead by 1-0.
Well, we will talk players up. Valles is furious at himself, shouting to go right to his feet.
Well, there's a mistake there from Bellerin. A gift for Rafinha, and Rafinha has greedily accepted that gift. It's 2-0. It's the second Rafinha goal. It's past Joan Garcia. Up steps the Betis substitute. And he scores. He rolls it into the corner, sending Joan Garcia the wrong way. That pocket of green and white away to our left erupt. They know they're back in this game. Cancelo's allowed to turn into space and go for goal. And Cancelo hits the back of the net. That's the goal of the night. Well, he was allowed to do it, but he took full advantage of the licence granted him. And Barcelona extend their lead once more. Cancelo scores his...